Hi, I'm Tisha. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, then thanks for stopping by. And if you are returning, then welcome back. I'm glad to have you guys. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Today we are going to be doing a review slash wear test, first impressions of the new Morphe Fluidity foundation and concealer. I got mine, my foundation in the shade F1.30, which is one of the lightest shades right here. Here is the box. And I got my my concealer in shade C1-0.15. So these do say on the box that it is a full coverage foundation, 24-hour long wear, sweat proof, transfer resistant, and water resistant. So I am going to be wearing this all day until I would take my makeup off tonight when I go to bed. I'll be checking in with you guys throughout the day to see how it works, and I'm just going to be putting this on like I would my normal makeup routine. It does say it is great for all skin types. I do have dry skin. I definitely have some places on my face that are a little bit textured, so we're going to see how that works out. And I'm just going to have you guys here with me while I put it on, and then we'll see how it is. So I'm sure you guys have seen this. This is what the tube looks like right here. It's not my favorite. It's okay. I mean, it's a squeezy tube, so. This was $18, and if I remember correctly, the concealer was $9, so it's not a terrible price point, but I mean, to me, this is just drugstore packaging. I could get CoverGirl or something in the same kind of package. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off, which means I'm going to be blind, and I'm going to start doing my makeup. So for primer, I usually use the Makeup Revolution baking oil, which is right here. Because like I said, I do have dry skin, so I like to have something under my makeup that is extra hydrating. And I usually just put that on my hands and rub it all over my face. I definitely love this oil, but it would not be good for someone who has oily skin or maybe even combination skin, because it definitely takes a while to sink in. And I have my little Ulta beauty sponge right here. It's a cute little container. I usually dampen my sponge with this. My Mario, I can't ever say the last name, Badescu. I don't know why, I just really like the way this feels while I'm putting on makeup. This is the cucumber green tea one, so I usually just spray my sponge a few times until it feels wet, and then I put my foundation right on the sponge. That's quite a bit. We'll see. So I have heard some things about this foundation that don't seem that great. Oh, I think I got a little bit crazy with the amount of foundation here. The packaging does say this is a soft matte concealer or foundation. I don't usually use matte foundations at all. I actually have been using the Laura Geller, I think Pro Filter or Filter First Luminous foundation. Oh, I'm not sure if this was the right color for my skin, but I actually ordered online from Ulta, so it was kind of hard to match my skin online. They aren't going to have the foundation and concealer in store, at least at my store, until February 13th. So I definitely did not want to wait that long to buy it. And I'm pretty sure that Morphe just put out a setting powder also, but Ulta did not have that on the website, so I did not get that. I know it does say full coverage. I don't feel like this is super full coverage. I would say probably more like medium coverage. I can still see all my freckles. I can still see the spots I had on my skin earlier. Okay. So far I'm not loving it. I can definitely see like all of the texture on my skin. And I can see every single dry spot, which is not my favorite. I'm actually going to pull you guys in closer so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's definitely like clinging to the dry spots on my skin, if you guys can see that. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the concealer. Here is the packaging right here and the color. This just has like a normal applicator. Usually for concealer, I use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I love that. Okay. Now I do usually spray my sponge a few more times. And then just start blending. So far, I feel like I like this concealer. It's a good color for me. It does seem like it's blending out pretty well. It is really full coverage. This is a little bit, in general, these two, this concealer and foundation, is a little bit thicker than I usually use. I like my face to look a little bit more natural because I don't do anything too crazy during the day. Okay, here. Okay, so here it is with the concealer. So now I'm just going to finish up how I usually do, and then we will see how it looks at the end and do check-ins. For my powder, I don't ever really set under my eyes or anything because my face is pretty dry. I use the Bare Minerals Hydrating Mineral Veil. Here it is right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And I usually just put a thin layer of that all over my face to set my concealer and my foundation. And I usually just put it on with this little e.l.f. kabuki. And this usually sets everything pretty well for me. Decay. For contour, I'm just going to use my Ulta contour kit right here. I've had this for forever. I'm going to use the shade, probably Warmth Bronzer, which is this one. Maybe a little bit of the Bombshell, but probably not very much. And I'm going to put that on with my Morphe brush. I don't know what number this is, honestly. I don't usually contour my nose or anything like that. I just do basic little places right there on my face. For blush, I'm going to be using the Land of Lollies NYX blush, which I got in the NYX Advent Calendar. I usually use this Sonia Kashuk brush from Target to put it on. Once again, I've had this forever. I believe I got it on sale. I usually go pretty heavy with my blush, and then I like to use my kabuki that I used earlier and just kind of blend it all out and blend it together so it doesn't look as crazy. Like that, and then just kind of okay. So next I'm going to just fill in my eyebrows a little, and I'm going to be using this Chella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream right here. It has this little brush on one side and the product on the other side right here. I am not the best at filling in my eyebrows yet, but I am working on it. It's pretty dark for a taupe color. Luckily, I have pretty dark hair, so that should be fine. Now, I usually just use like this or my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil to kind of fill everything in, and then because I do have such bushy eyebrows, I usually use a gel to kind of keep them in place because my eyebrows are pretty unruly. I also haven't got them done in a while because I am obsessed with one eyebrow lady in particular, and she happens to be located very far from my house. But hopefully I'll get there soon. And like I said, I am just going to be doing my everyday kind of makeup look. Probably just some liquid liner, mascara. I am just going to be spending the day with my mom and my son, so nothing too fancy is needed. Okay, and then I'm going to use my... Sorry about that. My dog started barking at the door. So like I said, I'm going to use my Tarte Busy Gal Brows it's a tinted brow gel in medium brown, and I usually just throw this over the top to kind of keep everything in place. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyeliner next. I usually just kind of take some of my leftover powder from when I did my face and set my lids with them, since I do use the oil to prime so that my eyeliner doesn't really smudge off or anything like that. And I usually use the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black. I love this liner. It's a really good price, and I think it's a really good liner. And here's the tip right here. I'm just going to do a regular liner. So usually I would do like a cat wing, but I'm not, or a cat eye, a cat wing, really in the mood to deal with that right now. So I'm just going to do simple liner like that. For mascara, I'm going to use the Tarteist by Tarte. Here is the wand, if you guys don't know what that looks like. It is like one of the little silicone wands with the short bristles. I do love this mascara, but sometimes I do hate taking it off. It really does stick to your lashes. I've been using the oh, sorry, I thought I'd pause. I've actually been using the Bombshell jelly ball, the black charcoal jelly ball, to take off my makeup at night, and I am obsessed. It really is good for getting off stubborn eye makeup and stuff like that. It is not harsh at all. It doesn't pull on your skin. I would definitely recommend trying it. It seems like it's lasting for a pretty good amount of time too. It's $20. I think I've had it for probably like 2 weeks. And there's still quite a bit of it left, which is something I was worried about. Sorry about my dogs, guys. My neighbors are outside, like right in front of my driveway, and it makes my dogs freak out. All right, last but not least, for highlighter, I'm going to use the Ofra Nikkie Tutorials collab. This is in the shade Glazed Donut with my little Luxie tapered highlighting brush. I do love this highlighter. Oh, I accidentally just dug some out with my fingernail. That's good. I am usually pretty heavy-handed with my highlighter. I love it. I think it's probably my favorite part of doing my makeup. All right. I might just diffuse that a tiny bit. There we go. And then we're just going to spray everything down with the Urban Decay All Nighter. Put my nose ring back in. Okay, so that is the look for today, except for I probably should put something on my lips because I look pretty dead. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see what my skin looks like. So like I said, you can definitely see all the texture on my face. And it is catching in the dry places, like right here, right here. I do like the coverage. I actually really like this color for my skin. I guess we will see how it wears throughout the day. It does say 24-hour coverage, so I guess we will just have to check that out. I will probably check back in with you guys in about an hour, maybe 2, and let you know how it's looking, if it's creasing or if it's completely disappeared. And we will see how it's looking then. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm just doing my first check-in. I've had the makeup on for probably about an hour and a half now. So far we've just left the house, we went to eat something, and now we are about to go into Walmart. So this is what it looks like so far in the sunlight. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's definitely dry right here. It looks like it's creasing, and it's definitely creasing right here. I can take my glasses off, but I can show you guys next to my nose. This is just from my glasses. I always have that. I've never figured out how to make that not happen. That's really it so far. I can definitely, like I said, see all of the texture, especially outside. You can see I had a pimple right here. So you can definitely see the texture. My mom actually said that I don't look as dewy as I usually do with my regular foundation. So this is it. First check-in in the sunlight, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, I am just doing my second check-in. I have had this makeup on for about 4.5 hours now. I am at home, just hanging out with my son. We went to eat, we went shopping, and now we're back home. So I don't know how well you guys can see because I don't have the best lighting in my living room, but it has definitely clung to every little place on my skin. You guys can see right here is creasing. I'm not going to give my full opinion yet, but it definitely isn't looking great so far. My mom told me before she left that she actually hated this foundation on my skin and that she could see every single one of my pores. So I will check in with you guys probably 1 or 2 more times tonight and let you guys know my actual whole opinion before I take it off. Alright, see you guys later. Hey guys, it's Tisha. I am actually just doing my last check-in for the Morphe Fluidity wear test. I've had this makeup on for about 9 hours now. The box did say it has a 24-hour wear. I would say that's definitely not true. You can see it's already worn off my nose, basically completely. And then here on my chin. Oh yeah, you guys can really see like right here. It also says that it is transfer proof, but it definitely transferred onto my shirt just from holding and playing with my son, so I would say that is also not a true claim. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my final thoughts on this foundation are that I do not like it. I'm actually probably going to be returning it. It might be good for someone who has really oily skin with not a lot of texture. That's definitely not me. You can literally see like, let me come really close. You guys can literally see like every single pore. Yeah, like that looks so bad. You can see every pore, every piece of texture on my face. I normally wouldn't bring you guys this close, but like you just need to see how bad it really looks. On my forehead. Like you can see all of the lines. It's actually completely creased. It's worn off right here. It's creased here. under my eyes creased. I really hate it. I'm definitely going to be returning this foundation. I was pretty excited about the color match when I first tried it on this morning, and I actually kind of felt like I liked the concealer at first, but it's just not for me. So all in all, for me, Morphe Fluidity is a complete fail. And that's really all I have to say. Like, it's just not what they are claiming it to be, even if it is supposed to be like a drugstore foundation. There are so many drugstore foundations that work better than this. And that is my final thoughts on it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video and sticking around through all of the check-ins. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.